Welcome to BB's Stage Door Canteen. This program is brought to you by the Bob and Dolores Hope Foundation.
Hey everybody, my name is Mandi and I have been a Victory Belle here at the National World War II Museum for over 10 years. And today I'm going to show you how I get into my perfect Victory Belle hair and makeup. We're going to start with our hair. I'm going to let that sit while I do my makeup and then we'll have the perfect look. All right, so let's get started. We have our rollers here. What I use in my hair is a steam roller, and that's what I've been using for years. It works great. And during the 1940s, women didn't have as many clothes as we do today to express themselves. So they started expressing themselves in their hair, which was big and bold and fun. So we're gonna have some fun today, all right? So with our roller, we're gonna section off a piece of our hair, just like this. Brush it out. And then we're gonna spray it because hairspray never hurt anybody. All right. And once the roller is nice and hot, we're gonna start as close to the bottom of the hair as we can so that we make sure the ends get wrapped up as well. So roll that around, making sure the ends are nice and tight and tucked in, and then come down. Perfect. Now for these front rollers, so that I don't get a crease, I'm gonna use a bobby pin to hold them in place. Just like that. And then I'll keep going all along my head until everything has a roller in it. All right, so again, just so I can show you how to use these clips. Roll from the bottom. Make sure you get those ends nice and tight. Roll it all the way down to the scalp, and then clip on top. Okay, well now that we have all of our hair up in rollers, we can actually take the front rollers down and we'll start getting those famous victory rolls in. All right, so we already have a bit of a curl going, which is going to help a lot. So I tease just the ends, just a little bit closest to the scalp. And then again, just like the roller, we're gonna start at the very, very ends of the hair and wrap it loosely around your thumb. Then grab all of that and just start rolling down. In the 1940s, women used to use what we called rats in their hair to keep that famous shape that you see. And that was basically old nylons that had ripped, or stockings, as we call them today. And they put all of the hair off of their brush in the nylons. And they would use that to keep the hair shape. All right, so then a few bobby pins are added to our roll to keep it in place. You can keep adding bobby pins until you get the shape that you want. And of course, more hairspray. And there we go, our first roll. Same thing on this side. Just a little bit of tease at the base of your head. gonna start at the ends and roll down. Lots of hairspray. And there we go. Now we'll add a snood because the lady never shows her rollers. And now we can get our makeup done while the rest of our hair sits. All right, so now that our hair is done, we can go ahead and get started on our makeup. The first thing we're gonna do is add just a little bit of bronzer, especially if you're going to be on stage. It's just gonna give your face just a little bit of contour to help out. Because those lights get rid of everything. Just a little, under the chin and around the forehead. Don't forget cheeks. And then buff that out. Thanks. Now just a little bit of blush. The pinker the better. Start from your cheekbones and go up. Perfect. Don't be afraid to apply a lot because you can always go back and take a little of it off. Now, eyebrows in the 1940s were definitely not as bushy and as big as we'd like them today. Times have changed. So just a little bit of color to enhance for the stage. Perfect. Now when we're talking about eyeshadow, glitter was definitely not a thing in eyeshadow back in the 1940s. So if you really want to stay true, stay away from anything with glitter in it, but more of a natural neutral color. So browns and pinks and things like that. No blues and purples, although we can have fun with that sometimes. So I, for the stage, like to have just a little hint of glitter because glitter never hurt any. All right, so just a little bit of shadow goes a long way, especially when you're going for that vintage glamour look. Now, something that is iconic from the 1940s would be the winged eyeliner. Not too big, but just enough. All right, the final touch to our look is, of course, the iconic red lips. I like to start with an eyeliner first, fill in my lips entirely, then go on top of that with a color stay so it doesn't move, and then we use the famous kissable lipstick, as we call it, for the Victory Belles, right on top of that. So 3 different layers, but your lips will stay red for the entire show. All right, there we have it, the entire iconic Victory Belle look that I go for. Now, we'll take down the rest of these rollers and we'll see what the finished product looks like. All right, that's it everybody. Thanks for watching.